Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have another mixed media layout for you. This one is featuring We Are Memory Keepers Wildflower Collection, and this page that I am cutting up with the blue navy flowers is called Sketchbook. And then this one with the green stripes is called Botanicals. And I am thumbing around because I'm thinking I'm going to do a whole like layered thing going on there to feature kind of like a few of the pages or paper, pattern papers for this layout, and I'm just kind of liking it, not liking it. This is me. This red color is the opposite side of the flowers that you see, and like I'm loving it, but not really. So you'll see me kind of thumb around a little bit, and then I have this full piece, and I kind of like this a lot better. So I do stick with using it on the striped paper versus just using it on the white cardstock. The picture I am scrapping, of course, is me and my two dachshunds. This was on one of our walks, and it's just kind of a funny picture because they are completely just blocking most of my face, but you just see my eyes, and I just thought it was a really cute photo to kind of scrap and keep in the memory books. So I do like that, but then I do switch it over to the left side instead of the right. And now I'm just using some of my kept branding strips from the collection. I always hold on to all these strips, so this is how you kind of sometimes utilize them once again, just to add something of interest on the right side of the page, and to me, like have it weighted, so that there's just not just the blank edge of the paper, which I think adds a nice little effect. So then this, the one that's cut out, that is also from the collection. I had cut it out on a previous layout, and so I'm just going to thumb through the 6x6 and mat it on that kind of like mustard gold featured one, and then I'm going to use like the cranberry colored side as well. And of course you got to get some layering in there, so here I am with just some tissue paper from my stash. I just ripped it. It's always funny, like I like the clean edge look all the time, but then for some reason with tissue paper, I'm okay with it being like the rough edges. Is that weird? It's just a feature that you always kind of like, but then I always go back to the trusty scissors and make it smooth. So I try, but then it doesn't last. And go figure though too, because then I like the messy look of mixed media on it, but I always have to have my photo matted on crisp edge paper. I'm weird like that, I know. And there's my big old head. Sorry about that. My gesso was like on the other side of the table. Anyways, so here's my white gesso. I have just like a little pot and some Tupperware, so I don't have to break out the huge pot that it does come in all the time, because I'm fearful that it might like dry out or something. So I always just kind of put some in a little bit of Tupperware. And I'm just putting the gesso where I know I'm going to kind of obviously work with some of my watercolor and add interest around my photo. I love the way that it came out, but I do wish actually that I would go back and maybe add something on the lower half, but I do kind of thumb around with some ephemera and such. But we start off by using kind of like every paint mist that I have in my stash that's either in the green family, in the blue family, or I think I took out some coral too, but I didn't end up using it. So I think I first go in with some Ranger paint, that one. It's called Varnish Bronze or something. Let me see if I can pull it out real quick. Here it is. It is called Tarnish Brass. I was close. And the good old classic, packaging technique. The other spray that you see me using is by Tattered Angels, and it is called, let me see, Blade Green, which I actually really like. And then that blue tealy color is by Heidi Shine, and it is Peacock. So I use a combination of the three, and the Blade Green does have a shimmer, and so does the Heidi Shine. It has like a little bit of an iridescent shimmer. And then the Tarnish Brass really doesn't, but since it's like a metallic finished paint anyway, it does have a little bit of a sheen. And I like the way that it just kind of absorbed where they met. and especially along the right side, just kind of seeing like the packaging crinkles. I really like that effect. Really, really do. It kind of stays for the duration of the layout. And one of my close-up photos I just love because you see kind of all like that little packaging dribbly splattered look under all of the like embellishments, and I really, really like the way it looks. So I go ahead and add in some of these paint splatters. I'm using the peacock color, which is more that teal blue color. That one's the Heidi Shine. And what else can I see? And then so I'm just kind of thumbing around with the layout to make sure that enough mixed media is seen around my photo as well. Is why you keep on seeing me kind of play with it back, because if I needed to add more, I certainly was going to do so. And then I am looking at the stickers from the collection, as well as the Dear Lizzie alphas that are called Desktop, that I was going to use for the kit. Now, these are ephemera from the Wildflower collection as well, so I'm using a bunch of like the florals that are gold foiled, and these frames, and a good old trusty Scotch Quick Dry, because it'll never stick to mixed media with just my ATG gun. And I am clearly fussing with thread right now. And I'm using like a aqua color slash like mint, and then also like a royal blue color as well. And now I'm just kind of using my ephemera. Like those little banners I just used, honestly, are the weekdays. It has nothing to do with the picture, but I wanted to add them to this layout. And then all of these actually are from it. And the butterflies too, I actually cut out like the white edge that was from the ephemera pack, because I wasn't really feeling the white edge. And the arrows from there as well. And see, I did add like a little strip of gold like on the bottom of the navy colored paper, which does kind of bring your eye down there as well. So that worked out really good, because I think when I was looking at my picture too, I'm like, oh, there's something on the bottom. It's weighted all weird. So gonna add more tangled thread, and then I'm using this flare that says Life is Wonderful, that I got in the November click kit. And I don't know where to put it. And it moves around quite a bit. Does it stay there? I think it does. Yeah, it does stay kind of right there. I can't remember now. But I just couldn't figure out where I wanted it. You can clearly see how it had like 4 different homes already. And so my title for this page, I'm getting my little trusty T-square ruler out, is called Two Fur Babies. But you're going to see me the whole process, because I freaking put fur babies down, and then I realized that I didn't leave enough room, so then I have to readjust all the stinking letters. This stuff happens. This is reality. See, so right here I'm like, oh, I don't want to put the S on the pattern paper. It's lost. Let me move them all over. And they're stuck. Yeah. This is real, folks. This is real. And now I like it, because now the S isn't lost in the pattern paper. Ta-da! And I do go ahead and add some journaling as well. Thank you once again for always the support and watching my process videos. I love each and every one of you. Please subscribe if you have not done so already, and give this video a thumbs up. And I would appreciate it. And until next time, I do have a few fun ones coming up, more face-to-face time. So that'll be fun for my channel. And okay, that'll wrap it up. Thank you so much. Bye.